Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. You probably thought I disappeared. Well, I did. I'm in the middle of a divorce, selling my house, and everything that comes along with that. So yeah, I did disappear, but I'm back, and I wanted to start easy. I do have a comparison lined up, don't worry. I know that's what most of you know me for, but then I thought, I have so many paints. I need to do a paint collection video. I have probably over 600 tubes of watercolor paints, and we'll get into that in a minute. But right now, most importantly, is we are going to take this little guy here. Now, this is a Shinhan PWC. You can use any brand, but what we're focusing on is the color Opera Rose. Now, I've done an Opera Rose comparison on my channel. So I wanted to show you 3 really fun color mixes you can do with Opera Rose, because I feel like Opera Rose doesn't get any love when it comes to mixing. A lot of people just use it straight. A lot of people don't even think, oh, I should mix that. I did that too, though, by the way. So when I say a lot of people, I'm probably including myself 99.9% of the time. So I want you guys to think of this as a magic pink. Now, I'm only showing you 3 mixes. We have so many more we could do. If you like this series, comment below, and I will actually make a full crazy mixing chart that gives you more than that. So we're mixing 3 colors today, but I will gladly make a full out chart and do 12. And 12 is more than enough, by the way. So what are we going to do? Well, like I said, most people use Opera Rose as just pink, which is fine. I mean, this color is one of the brightest colors out there. However, when I say it is one of the brightest colors out there, I'm also trying to point out that it is probably one of the brightest pinks you could use to create a mix. And that's where we tend to forget about this little guy. So first things first, I am going to swatch out just Opera Rose all on its own. Get it nice and on my thing here. And then we're going to create mixes too, but I wanted you guys to see Opera Rose in all its glory. Now, of course, you'll want to look at my comparison video that I did a while back, because every brand is just a teensy different with their Opera Rose. It really just depends. I just happened to grab my Shinhan one. And when I start to make these mixes, I'm not just mixing with the same brand. You do not need to mix with the same brand of paint. In fact, some of the colors I'm using, I actually prefer that brand's version versus like Shinhan or anyone else. Okay, so I'm going to show you the 3 that I think you should try and use these as a springboard. I was a diver, by the way, back in the day. Use them as a springboard to keep going. Okay, so the first one we are going to do is lemon yellow. Today I am using the Mission Gold lemon yellow. Again, I believe I've done a comparison with lemon yellow, right? I don't know anymore. I don't know what I've done. But I'm going to show you Opera Rose and lemon yellow together. Now, why lemon yellow? We are going to talk about this as I mix it. For the record, always keep your paint separate, and then you pick up a little and you mix over here. You don't, you want to mix them apart. So let me get these mixing over here off to the side. If you don't know how to mix, I'll do a mixing video down the road. This video is primarily for us to just kind of discuss, well, the use of these colors. Now, it's all about ratios, okay? Depending on how much Opera Rose you use versus lemon yellow, you're going to get a different color. So right now, as you can see, I've got like a nice orangey thing going, but I'm adding more. And why am I adding a little more Opera Rose to that lemon yellow? Because I want a really fun glowing coral color. That's what I'm going for. So as you can see, I've got my little glowing coral color here. And now I'm going to put it on the paper. Now, if it's not concentrated enough, that's easy peasy fix. Just go back in, grab some yellow here. I'm going to grab some more of my upper row. Some of these tubes have not had a lot of love lately, and so that's the other part. Might just have to. And if you're like lazy, because I used to be super lazy when it came to color mixing, I would actually just put the two dots next to each other and then start blending. The only problem with that, I gotta refill my upper rows here. The only problem with that is you don't want them to blend into each other, because then, well, you have permanently blended those bad boys. Okay, so let's grab this one. Blend a little more. There we go. Now we're getting my coral color again. See that? That is what I want. I just had too much water before. I'm going right back over it. I don't care. I'm a rule breaker when it comes to watercolors. If you've watched my channel, you probably know that. I am a loose floral type of gal. So I don't know. Maybe that's just how it works for me. But see that? That's my glowing coral color. Now, upper rose, coral. It's really pretty, right? Okay. But the cool thing is some yellows can dole out upper rose. So you need to keep that in mind. You want to look for a clean, non-muddy, high chroma yellow whenever possible, okay? And that's what I did with the lemon yellow here. So most yellows will mute the pink. This one made it glow. And again, I could have added a teensy bit more yellow in there if I wanted. Just a teensy, to bring it back to more of an orangey. Grab a little water there. So if I added just a little bit more yellow, see how it gets orangey there? But then I could just take a tiny bit more pink. It's like you're a mad scientist, okay? You just mix and play, mix and play. See, and that one's just a little bit more reddish than the pinkish. Like, it's all about how much you add. That's the point I need to make, and you guys need to keep in mind. It's all about how much you add. All right. Now we are going on to the next one, which is Opera Rose, obviously, and Phthalo Blue Green shade. This is going to make like an electric purple color. Now I'm actually using my Roman Schmal Phthalo Blue. Why? Because I love it. So it's not a tube, but yes, you can in fact mix a pan paint with a tube paint. There's no rule about that. Or actually, you know what? I bet you there is some rule out there, and I am ignoring it because, well, I am me. So you really want to get that wet. Give it a second, because that's the thing. You're coming from the tube is a lot more concentrated. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're mixing a tube and a tray paint. You need to make sure you can pull up enough. So what I'm going to do is just pause real fast while I get that going, and then I'll come back and explain. Okay, so basically what I did is I just pulled some paint off of the tray there, put it onto my mixing tray. Now, we are going for a nice electric purple with this one. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Opera Rose. Yeah, they blended a little. Add it in, and you can already see it starting to turn purple there. Let's grab a little more. Ooh, there we go. All right. So we've got our electric purple color. And again, like I said, this is all going to depend on how much of each you add, okay? So we've got that one there. It is purple. Don't judge colors when they're wet. That is the biggest mistake beginners make, myself included. But I'll add a little more pink because maybe I'm like, you know, it's not purple enough. So we're going to add more. Okay, now that's definitely purple. And the reason it's going to be an electric purplish color is because of that Opera Rose mixed in there. So see, there you go. We've got two going on right there. Now say I'm feeling like that's just a little bit too purple. Add back in my blue. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit It's like like I said, you're a mad scientist here, guys. There's no right or wrong. This is what's fun about it. And you can just keep on playing with it until you get to that color you want. And so the reason I recommend the Phthalo Blue green shade, by the way, for this, is Phthalo Blue is a very strong but cool blue, so it won't gray out my purple. Notice I am not graying out any of my purple color here. It's very clean. It's a nice saturated violet. I mean, look at this. Actually, this mix became my favorite right here. So the biggest thing is you can either start with the touch of phthalo on your mixing plate and then add the Opera Rose as it shifts to purple. But it's just mix the way you want to mix, guys. But I really like, actually, this bottom one. Look at that. Like even the separation in the color. Ooh, that's really pretty. But either way, you don't want a muddy purple because the sad muddy purple happens a lot. This lets you get away with that because now you have a very awesome mixture of options here with Opera Rose to make these purples. Ultramarine, by the way, would give you a softer, more muted. That's why I stuck to the phthalo. Okay, next we are doing cadmium orange because I want to create, well, something crazy. I don't know. But it's a very strong, warm color, so it's going to push Opera Rose more red. However, cadmium can be a little bit more opaque, which means you're not going to have the same glow that we have here. But that's okay. You're going to have a bold, punchy red. It's just not going to be as luminous. And consider it more like a heavier color. I don't know. But you can switch it for any warm red. The whole point is go for a warm red, orange. You could even use New Gamboge if you want. I'm just going cadmium, so let me get that mixed for you, and we'll play with that. Okay, so here we are again doing some mixology. I've got my cadmium orange, which is changing color because I have really dirty water. But we're gonna have some fun with it. And then I've got my Opera Rose. And we're just gonna mix it. I wanna make like a fiery red color. Ooh, actually that one right there is already pretty cool. So let's put that down real quick and just see what that gets us. Ooh, okay. I like that, but I wanna see what happens if I add a little bit more Opera Rose in there. And then like as you're making your mixes, oh yeah, look at that. It becomes like a fiery rose almost. I like that one a lot. And that's the thing, you can just sit here and play with it. That's the whole point, is playing with these colors. And you're probably thinking these are some really random colors I chose to make these mixes. I could see that. But I was thinking of colors I use a lot in florals. I actually use Opera Rose quite a bit to make fun purples. And that's why I was like, oh, I've got to definitely show you guys how I make my fun little purples. And then I thought, well, I use lemon yellow a ton in my painting. I use cadmium orange a lot. I know that one looks kind of a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can add even more of my cadmium orange. But I actually use cadmium orange more in the fall, but sometimes I do start breaking it out in the summer. So I thought, you know what, it'd be good to share. And you can see the opacity kind of coming through with those too, by the way. All right, so look at that. We now have, oh my poor brush. We now have 3 colors mixed with Opera Rose. So there's our Opera Rose. And yet we mix it with Phthalo Blue, and we didn't just make 3 colors, because depending on how you mix it, you get more than that. Same thing, that's why you can always do a color mixing chart and you would be blown away at how fast it can move. The Opera plus lemon yellow, look at these varieties we got here. I actually really like this coral color, but I like this one too. Again, Opera Rose in here, because I know you're like, oh, it's still pink. No, those are 2 different things. And then over here with the cadmium orange, it just gives that fiery red color, and you can add a little bit more orange if you want, but it still brings out a nice color. And you know, in fact, I'm going to, because I know it's probably hard to tell, I'm going to actually swatch just right here, plain cadmium orange, okay? Because I want you to be able to see that's the cadmium orange, and now we've all mixed together. So I would love to know, what is your favorite to mix with Opera Rose? Again, this is by no means a complete list. I could be here for days. I've got over 600 tubes of paint. Let's go. What are your favorite colors and why do you mix them? Share those with everyone below, because that will help them too when they're trying to learn, well, color mixing. I'm actually going to create a series of this. I'm going to start doing mixes with yellows and blues, and I will possibly make them a little bigger. I just wanted to test it out with this. So let me know what you think of this new series. I mean, I'm coming back from a very, very long break. My brain is still learning how to watercolor again. It's like riding a bike, they say, except for the fact that you have to sit there and actually think, how do I do that again? But I thought it would be fun to share this with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know the next color you would like to see me do mixes of, and I'll probably aim for 6 to 10, 5 to 10. In fact, comment below and just tell me. All right, guys, until next time, take care. Bye now.